up for that chicken, yeah, I get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going on, I gotta eat. I get it out the mud.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Troze, and y'all are tuned in to Get It Out the Mud podcast. We do have a special guest in the building, but before we get into this special guest, I want to go ahead and shout out my DJ
Hybrid, mixing up your airwaves.
Yes, sir. Also to my co-host Ella, she is in the building as well, and to my production team. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys. Thank you, Henri, Gina, and Myron. Like I said, we do have a special guest in the building. His name is Renaissauja. See, y'all, I've been having a hard time getting this man's name right, but we are going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it moving. I appreciate you for being here, brother.
For sure.
This man is an actor, a model coach, a creative director. The list goes on, man. And so tell the people about yourself, man.
Man, so like he said, my name is Renaissauja. I'm born in Florida. I grew up in Valdosta, Georgia, small town.
15 minutes away from where I'm born. Raised, Adel, Georgia.
Adel, okay. I'm here from you, Adel. I used to play basketball there.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So,
okay.
I do a lot of different things. But first and foremost, I do understand I'm a man of God. That's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm breathing. And that's the reason why I do what I do.
I love that. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Because I love the fact that I was checking out some of your interviews, and that's something that you always make sure to mention, is that you're a man of God.
For sure.
You put him first in everything that you do, and I love that. And so as far as modeling, when did you actually start modeling?
And I started back in 2015 in college. And I actually just started just because back in college there was a big event they called Pre-Function. And it's every organization in the room trying to recruit freshmen, sophomores, things of that nature. So basically, two girls came up to me, and they was like, hey, what's your name? What's your major? I went to school for theater arts, by the way.
Okay.
So I moved here for acting. And at that time, I simply, they said, well, you should try modeling. You have to look, you're tall, why not? What do you have to lose?
Mm-hmm.
When they said, what do you have to lose? For some reason, that just stood out to me.
Resonated.
And honestly, I was like, okay, I don't have anything to lose. But I thought one of them was just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, shoot, let me see what's good. Let me move forward.
Right.
If I can get closer to her, so I'll see what's good. If I'm just being honest. So then went to the meeting, but that day I just signed up for so many different organizations. So what I did was I went to the wrong meeting, the wrong modeling troupe.
Wow.
So it was like two different troupes at my campus. We had Legends Modeling Troupe, which is the one I was a part of.
Okay.
And then Exclusive Modeling Troupe. She was a part of Exclusive. I went to Legends Modeling Troupe meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day after the meeting, I seen her in the union, student union.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, hey, where was you at? I went to the meeting. I said, nah, I went to the meeting. Where was you at? Just to find out that we went to two different ones. And I seemed to like it. It came natural for me.
Yeah.
And 9 years later, here I am.
9 years later.
Yeah.
So even as a kid, you didn't think about, was that even a part of your thought process? Like, did you see magazines or see people on TV and be like, oh, I want to do that when I grow up? Or, what did you want to be when you was a kid? When they asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
So I actually always wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always a class clown in school, believe it or not. And I just loved attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm easy to say, like, yeah, I want attention. I know what to do with it.
Okay.
So, modeling was something I never seen myself doing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was gonna be tall, So it was just one of the things, like, I guess it found me. And then as far as model coaching,
mm-hmm.
I became a model coach on accident. Because I was a fair enough model. So in the modeling troupe, it was a lot of models that would come up to me and ask me, how did I do this technique? Or how do I?
Yeah.
Or how you feel about this? Or they'll just get my opinion a lot. So they value my opinion.
Yeah.
So because of that, I was just playing with them. Like, man, I'm finna start coaching, man. Y'all just keep coming up to me.
Yeah.
And I really did.
I love that. And honestly, it wasn't an accident. That was meant to happen, bro. It was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was destined. That's why you're doing what you're doing now. Yeah. And so as a model coach, what do you think a lot of the challenges are when it comes to up and coming aspiring models? What is something that you find when you're looking for models is a challenge for these models?
So first thing, they have to figure out what kind of modeling they want to do.
Okay.
There's a lot of different types of modeling. You have print, you have runway, you have editorial, you have a swimsuit. You have a lot of different types. So sometimes model get into the game not knowing what type of model they want to be.
Yeah.
And then let's say, for an example, it could be a lady who wants to model. She might have a pretty face, nice figure, and she feels like she has to reveal herself, which she don't have to, but if she wants to, it's up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she get books from that, and people reach out to her like, hey, we want you to do this lingerie shoot, but she's not really comfortable with showing her body as much. So now that's all the attention that she's getting. That's all the booking that she's getting, and they're paying money for it.
Right.
And now she's like, oh man, I'm getting booked, but I don't want to expose my body like that.
Mm.
It's all because she didn't know what kind of modeling she wanted to do, and just know what you want to do before you do it.
Yeah.
That way it can kind of be easier for you to go down that road.
And so when they do come to you with asking you like, how can I be a better model? And you do the play-by-play, and you explain that to them, right? And you dive deep as far as like, okay, so what do you see yourself doing? And you test them out, right? Do you give them a test? And what is one thing that you feel you have to constantly say to these models when you are testing them?
Well, I would say, as far as testing them out, once they take my classes, it's pretty easy from there.
Okay.
First thing, how do they look? How tall are they? What's their physique?
And does that always play a factor? I mean, of course, when you think model, you think 6'1" or something like that.
Yeah.
But there are shorter people who also want to model as well.
Yeah,
So what do you say to those individuals who are short but yet feel like they can model and have the confidence of a model?
Man, I'll be honest, the game is changing.
It is.
It's changing, so it's like, it's not just about that tall model anymore. You can be a bit on the shorter side, but if you have that presence and you have that look, then you're gonna get booked. People are gonna want you. There's a guy that I know who have a lot of tattoos on his right arm, like just full of tattoos.
Yeah.
He said, man, I don't know if I can do modeling, man. I got all these tattoos. Well, that might be the type of model he will be. He might get booked just because somebody like his tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly recommend to not count yourself out. You go for it, and it's meant to be, it'll happen.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Because, quick story, I actually auditioned to be a model for Cynthia Bailey.
Okay.
And when I auditioned, I just knew I had it because I had to walk down like no one else had to walk. And I did my big one, and instead of me getting it, they dismissed all of us. And as we were leaving out, I heard the guy call my number. He was like, "What about 493?" Mm-hmm. And she was like, "He's too big." Nigga, I was small. I guess I wasn't small enough, but I was small.
Yeah.
But I wasn't small enough.
Yeah.
And so that always stuck with me. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. So with that being said, like it has like evolved. Modeling, because it's like you can't really count anyone out because there's always a placement for everyone at this point in life.
Correct.
So when was your biggest moment when you got the biggest gig?
Biggest gig? That's a great question, man.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest gig was probably as coaching or just modeling in general.
Modeling.
So I worked with people from Calvin Klein.
Nice.
I think that was pretty dope. They were heavily connected with him or the company.
Yeah.
And it was so random. I actually just came to support or to meet the people who was over it. That photo shoot was a power shoot. So it was another model in the room, and I just came to support. And as a model coach, I always know, and I teach my models, always be ready. You never know when the time will be.
Yeah.
So of course I stay ready, So they said, hey, we actually would love for you to shoot if you're willing, if you're able. I said, of course, let's do it. And they had the garment already, and it just so happened that it fit me. It fit me perfect.
Destiny. It was divine. Like that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, and believe it or not, they had me take my shirt off. The underwear I was wearing was Calvin Klein. Believe it or not.
You was ready.
Yeah, so
you planned that. You knew there was gonna be like, we need you over here.
You know what? I think I got favor.
Come on.
I got favor, man. Like God loves everyone.
Come on, covered.
But your favor is not fair.
Mm.
So I'm thankful.
I know that's right. I love that. And so speaking of modeling, you actually have a fashion show coming up, right, on the 13th.
I do. Savvy.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, so Savvy X Fashion Show, April 13th.
Okay.
Really, really excited. This is my first time having my own show along with my business partner. Shout out to Fania. She's amazing. So that is going to be something that is going to be huge for me. I'm always doing fashion shows, but coaching the shows, and it's not my show. You know, so for this to be my first time having my own show, it's just a dream come true to see how far I've came. And tickets is on sale, and they're selling. And I think
talk to the people. Let these people know where they can buy these tickets.
Yeah, so link in my bio on my Instagram page, which is Renaissauja. I'll spell it for you: RENAISSAUJA. Of course, link in my bio, or link in model coach _Fania, her bio as well. Savvy Magazine bio as well, also on Instagram. So yeah, feel free to get a ticket and enjoy the show.
I'm sure it's gonna be amazing, man. So how long did it take for you to prepare for this show? What made you want to do your own show?
So it wasn't. So I've always wanted to do my own show.
Okay.
This show actually wasn't my idea to do. So shout out to Tiara. Tiara is the lady she's amazing. She's our business partner, but she basically added us to the team of her team. So myself as well as my business partner, Fania, she felt like we have a good following and people respect us here, and especially in the modeling world. So she said, okay, you know what? I think you guys deserve your own show, and we feel like people will support you guys. And that's exactly what she did.
I love that.
It's really her running it, and we just appreciate her.
But she
so
gave
much.
y'all that platform because she believed in what she's like. She believed in you guys.
Yeah, her birthday was 2 days ago, by the way.
Well,
so
happy belated
to Miss Tiara. So amazing,
man. And this is only up from here, man. This is only the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you already know it's gonna open up so many more doors for you, bro.
Right.
So many more doors. And being like with these doors opening, you're also an actor.
Yeah.
So I know you've done BMF, I know you've done some other shows as well. So as far as that goes, what's next in that field? Like, are you still auditioning for acting roles and stuff like that, or how's that looking?
Man, it never stopped, man.
Right.
It never stopped. So acting, like I said, that's why I moved here. So that's my first love.
It's your first love. Okay.
Yeah. So I was blessed to be a part of BMF season 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
Episode 3, and season 3 is out. If you haven't watched it, what are you waiting on? Why haven't you watched it?
Go check it out.
That's a shame. Please watch it. Season 3, BMF. As far as what's next, I am steady auditioning. So shout out to Bootsy. He put me in his movie No Honor, Loyalty, or Love. Yeah. And I was one of the main characters of that, so I'm thankful to that. Shout out to Million Dollar Key, the director, man. You are an amazing guy. He is shooting other films.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting on that script to be a part of the
it's coming.
One of his other films. So I'm steady auditioning.
So do you ever see yourself doing your own project when it comes to acting, or start doing your own film?
Yeah, man. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Right. So because of that, I don't. It's not a limit of what I can or cannot do.
Never limit yourself, for sure.
So with that being said, I feel like I can direct. I would love to direct. I feel like I have a creative brain. I'm thankful for the brain that I carry. So I want to direct my own film. Yeah. And I'm more of a suspense type of guy.
Okay.
Shout out to what's his name? Who did Us or Get Out?
What's his name?
Key and Peele. Which one is it? Key Peele. Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Man, it's so fascinating to see how he is when he creates films, and I just feel like
makes you think.
That'd be the way I would direct films.
So if you did, would you want to be a part of your own film? Would you want to be the lead character? Because sometimes you have to create those avenues for yourself.
Yeah.
If you're constantly getting those, you have to be your yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that the first film I'll probably sit back and see how it plays out. Okay. And then I have no issue with being a part of my own film for sure.
Right. Yeah. Because when you have a creative mind, that's why it's just like everything that you put your mind to, you can make it happen.
Right.
If it's something that you really want. And I'm like, a lot of us are creative individuals, and so it's kind of like if you have that vision, and I'm a firm believer, if God put that vision in your head, He puts it there for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
So yeah. So Y'all are really sitting here getting to know this man. I love that. I love the fact that every conversation piece is about putting God first in every step that he takes. We about to take a quick break. My homegirl Ella is about to come and ask. Oh, so you're gonna play a game.
Okay.
You're gonna play a game. It's called If I Send You This.
If I send you this.
If I Send You This.
Okay.
So make sure y'all stay locked in to get it out the mud, and we will be right back. Peace.
Sure.
7 days a week. See, I don't get tired, I let you other niggas sleep. Turn up for the chicken, yeah, I get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going on, I gotta eat. I get it out the mud.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your favorite co-host with Get It Out the Mud. Sitting here with our special guest, Renaissauja. Damn. Renaissauja. Alright, I'ma stop.
Renaissauja.
Renaissauja.
J.
J.
Yeah. J.
Sorry about I tried.
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It's
So
all
we're
good.
sitting here with our special guest, Renaissauja.
J.
J.
Yup.
Renaissauja.
There we go. There we go.
Sitting here with our special guest, model coach, actor. Whole lot of things that come for him too. We're just gonna break it up a little bit. We're gonna play a game with him. The game is called If I Send You This, What Does It Mean?
What does it mean?
So basically I'm just gonna send you pictures, like we may be at a party or something, and I don't have enough time to text you. I'm just gonna send you a picture. You gotta decipher what I'm trying to tell you through the picture.
Got
You
it.
feel me? You ready?
I'm
Sure?
ready. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So let's see the first one. If I send you this,
Wow.
what it mean, big dog?
That means that if you send me this, that means that you are crazy.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I was more so just, if I send you this, I'm probably just going to sing, Can You Stand the Rain? Something like that.
Gotcha.
But you're right. So just speaking of that, I know that you spent some time on the BMF
Yeah.
with the cast and everything. How was that?
Man, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Dream come true.
Dream come true.
Yeah, it was a dream come true.
Love that,
honestly.
love that. More dreams to come true, huh?
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
less. Okay, and so we're going to go on to the next one. And so if I send you this, but I'm telling you, because I know you're a model coach. I know you
Yeah.
spend a lot of time in the modeling world.
Right.
We got the goat up here, but this is from like a specific scene.
Okay. So if I send you this, what does this mean? This means that somebody was at the end of the runway and they pulled on their pants.
I like your answer better than mine. Fuck it. You can have my seat.
What's your answer? What was yours? What you think?
So the specific scene was when she was on a show, and there was a model, and she was like a special guest of a model, right? And she checked her on her critique,
Yeah.
and she was just like, you know what? Check your lipstick, cause you're wearing it, honey.
Really?
Check your lipstick first before you come for me.
Wow.
That's what it meant.
Okay.
Go ahead and check that out. But I like hers better. Don't worry about it.
Got it.
Finna take my job, ain't it?
I mean, you know, I'm a hustler. So.
You gonna let this happen? All right, gonna put on another hat, ain't it?
Wow. So, what does that mean? Man.
It's another like specific scene.
Okay.
It's iconic.
So let me make sure I'm
iconic.
playing this game correctly. I'm guessing the scenes.
Well, you're guessing what I would send you. Like if I
Right.
sent you this, like the
Okay.
message I'm trying to send you, but it's connected to like an iconic scene.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
something in that vein.
Okay, because I haven't seen it. Of course, I know who that is, but I haven't. You know.
Wait, you haven't seen this scene
No.
from America's Next Top Model?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'll leave. I'll quit. He can have my job.
It's
I'll
okay.
quit.
See,
I'm
I
doing
thought I
horrible.
was coming up
I'm
with
doing
stuff
horrible.
like based off of how she looked and how
Well-
they look. I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Well, luckily,
I
I
can do all
prefaced it with like, there's no wrong answers.
that. Perfect.
No wrong answer. So if I send you this, what does it mean? And I'll tell you the right answer. But yours isn't wrong. It's fine.
Okay,
Go
so
with it.
so if you send me this, what does this mean? It depends on who you are, because it's like, let's say if you're my girlfriend, then maybe it's because I haven't texted you all day. You know what I mean? If you're my
Okay.
mom, it's because I haven't.
You want to take the chicken out before I go home from work?
Yeah, something like that, you know. Or, I don't know, my mom, I haven't called her in like an hour. She
An
worries a
hour?
lot.
Oh, you tripping? An hour?
Yeah, she worries
That's
a lot.
crazy. You it's supposed to be like every 5 minutes. You crazy. You already fucking up.
Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah.
So it actually means, do y'all know what this is? Do y'all recognize the scene?
We'll see. Tell me.
We're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
Man, so I don't really watch TV as much as you would think.
What about like 20 years ago when it aired?
Man, you know, I don't know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You win. You won regardless. You won.
I'm winning.
You own the game. All I'm saying is we're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, thank you for playing with me. So if you did have, if you did have like just your dream model to work with
Yeah.
and to like, you know, really get them tweaked up and tightened, who would it be?
Dream model. Wow.
Dream model. But she's got to be out now. Maybe an up and coming or somebody who's just like already supermodel.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah. Famous, not famous, doesn't matter.
Whoever.
My future children,
Okay.
if they want to model,
Okay.
you know.
Love
I
that.
think that'd be a dream to come true, to be on the same production as them.
Yeah.
Me coaching and they're walking.
Love that.
You know, I can say, hey, that's my child right there.
Love that.
That's my
Okay,
son.
don't be Joe Jackson and them kids now.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for playing the game with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience with my crazy country ass. It was so good to speak with you and interview with you, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give the mic back to Troze, our favorite host, and thank you guys for hanging out with us and get it out the mud. Ella Edom out.
Get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going on, I gotta eat. I get it out the mud.
Yo. What's up, guys? We are back. And Ella, you did a good job. That was funny.
Thank
That
you.
was definitely funny because I already knew. I guess I was a fan back then. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
How old you think I am?
I hate when people ask that, when they say that. What? Maybe 28, 29?
That's a great guess. Yeah, I'm 29.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably wasn't he wasn't old enough when did that come out?
It was about 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's been around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
you
was
would've
like,
been-
because it was like, we was rooting for you. We were all
Yeah,
rooting
of course
for you.
I've seen that.
But the meme, right? That's what I was.
was.
But no, she had some really good questions. And as far as acting goes, who would you want to work with? Who are some of the actors that you want to work with?
Man. Of course, Will Smith.
Absolutely.
Of course, Denzel. You know. Let's see. I would like to work with Will Ferrell. That'd be dope.
He's funny.
I was able to be a part of Color Purple. I was a stand-in for Buster.
Nice.
Taraji P. Henson was one of them, but I mean, you know, being a part of that production with her, that was dope. So she was one of them. And yeah, people like that.
I love it. So before we head out, I do want you to say something to the crowd, to the aspiring actors and models. What would you say to them to help them prepare themselves for this industry?
Network. Not only network, but preparing. I would say, understand what you're getting yourself into. You know, some things may look a certain way, but you know, just stay solid in who you are, and stay solid with what your morals is, your beliefs, your character. And when you network, you know, sometimes it gets you inside of rooms that other people who are more prepared or more skilled than you get inside, if that makes sense. So networking is the key. Your network is your net worth. You know, so I don't care where you're at, especially in a place like Atlanta. Network everywhere you go.
True.
Sure.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the platform to support, bro. I wish you nothing but the best. I already know big things are happening for you.
Thank you.
And if you guys are in Atlanta, make sure y'all come out on the 13th of April. Tell them again where it's going to be at and what time.
So the location will be at Creative Studios The time will be 7 o'clock. And of course, link in my bio on my Instagram page, which is RenaissAuja. Link in bio. Savvy X Fashion Show. It's gonna be dope. You must be there.
Gotta be there. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Sleep. Turn up for that check and yeah, I get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going